Sip Anand, Sip Premchandji, Sip Pankaj, Sip Sadanand, Sip Tina, Sip Dasi, Sip Ace, Sip Deepa, Sip Parthiyama, Sip Sagai, Sip Vanita, Sip Sanjeev, Lakshmi's come back again, and the rest of you whom I cannot see, but I welcome you all to the call. Today we have an interesting topic. I think it was suggested by somebody a couple of days back. And the topic of today's discussion, what would be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality? I found it very interesting. That's why I chose this topic, because this is what we all want to do. We want to walk on the path of spirituality. Today I had a 40-minute interview with a journalist from Z News. And she was talking exactly, incidentally, she was talking exactly this. What to do when the thought comes, it makes us miserable, how to deal with the mind, what is love, what is another topic we can talk about, twin flame. Anybody knows what's twin flame? That was so two bodies having one soul. Two bodies having one soul. So maybe we can talk of it. But today, let us get into the subject, a very interesting subject. What would be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality? So each of you, please give me your views. What, according to you, would be the best way? What do you follow? What do you follow on a day-to-day basis? Are you all waiting for pele up, pele up, pele up? Huh? Pele up, pele tum, pele tum, pele tum. Rajendra Pandit, Krishna.
Sir, show him, sir.
Show him.
Show him. So I think we should, yeah, I'm just following it. I am trying to follow all my duty in a state of consciousness, realizing that I am not the doer. Not this body there is only to perform the duty. I don't do anything as I. Whenever I do anything as I get disturbed. Because I now understood that what is to be in consciousness and what is to be away from consciousness. So I am trying to be with consciousness, when I do everything in consciousness, I feel relaxed and I do the work in a state of bliss. So I think that should be part time being the path along the spirituality.
Okay, but is that all there is to it? Let me get Krishna and Krishna, Premchandji, Deepti. Let us get all of you to give your opinion. What, according to you, would be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality?
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
So your question is, what is the best way? So I
walk on the path of spirituality.
Yeah, the best and the easiest way is to follow the Guru. Daily, we are getting.
Sometimes people give like Krishna give a very creative answer. Best way to walk on the path of spirituality, Guru is not there, Guru. And when Guru is not there, then what to do?
Yes, sir, I have to add on, because in Delhi I had a Guru with whom I had a regular contact. And now I was talking to her about you. She said the present Guru is your Guru. Follow. So I get that concurrence. So I'm more happy. I'm following you. And yesterday, the sentences you gave, every day you are showing us, how to follow. This day is good. So tomorrow I'll think what to do.
Okay. So good. I like your answer that we must follow the path given by the Guru. I think I did that. I had trust in my Guru. I followed the path. I was incapable. I was incapable of enlightenment, I believe. It was my Guru who, I told you two things. He made me, when I was 40, he made me shut my business. Unbelievable. And when I was 48, he made me go on a quest. 46, whatever. 46. And at 48, with his grace, I believe, with the guidance of the Guru, the grace of God, that bhakti, the deep love for God, I got that light. And today I tell all of you that all of you are capable of being enlightened. I have absolutely no doubt that all of you on this call are capable of being enlightened. And I tell you all the way to do it, how to be enlightened, how to be awakened. But what would be the best way?
Sir, yesterday after you told us, even I also tried to write my routine. Then I understood how many hours I'm wasting. So I could delete and I could put to good use.
I think that is the biggest. You know what is one of my guru's favorite quotes? I have never told you. You know what is one of my guru's favorite quotes? My guru used to say, man's greatest tragedy is he thinks he has plenty of time. This is my Dada JP Vaswani. If you go to Google, you may find this quote. I know I never use this quote, but he said he used to always tell me, man's greatest tragedy is he thinks he has plenty of time. You don't have plenty of time. You don't have. You don't know when the whistle will blow. It will be time to go. It will be end of the show. So don't be slow. Just row and row and row and go and go and go and grow and grow and. Thank you, Premchandji.
Shivoham Gurudev.
Shivoham, namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, sir. First, following the best way system, detached attachment, plus taking the help of Raj Yoga of Patanjali, and coming out of the body pleasure, plus the maximum is the guidance of the Guru, plus the guidance of the Bhagwan Buddha, Apodipo Bhavo. Do something as per guidance of the Guru is the last and was the best resort for it. So I'm doing it.
Oh, very good. You've told many good things, Premchandji. You have told many good things, and I like it. You talked about detached attachment, very beautiful. You talked about not living in this samsar. You talked about being in yoga. You talked about following the Guru, following Raj Yoga. So many good things that you've spoken about. All I'm saying is that we all have to walk the path of spirituality.
Yes, sir.
And the way to walk this path of spirituality,
yes, sir,
path of samsara. Now, some people get very agitated when I say this. I am not saying that you cannot be in samsara. You have to be in samsara.
Yes, sir.
You cannot get. The only way to walk spirituality is to be in samsara.
Yes, sir.
But we should not run behind samsara.
Yes, sir.
Because
so that I am doing, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not running behind samsara. I'm fully following the detached attachment.
Very good, very good, very good. I'm happy with what you are saying. Please continue. And for you, the only thing that I can say that you need to do is
sir.
Increase your mumukshutva and jigyasa.
Yes, sir.
Just keep on increasing these two. You got
How?
two hands. You
How?
got two hands.
How?
Mumukshu means that you must have a deep love and yearning for God.
Yes, sir.
You must say, Prabhu Pana yahi maksad hai.
Yes, sir.
And you must say, Mere dil mein bas ek tum hi ho, tan man mein aur koi nahi ho.
Yes, sir.
So this should be the deep yearning for God. One.
For the last some days, I am following the system. I am always remembering I am soul, मैं आत्मा हूँ. So the mind is coming to मतलब monk position day by day.
And whenever the question comes, क्या चाहिए? क्या चाहिए?
बस.
प्रभु चाहिए.
प्रभु चाहिए. बस मैं I am soul. All day I remember it. Whenever mind detracts, I just remember I am soul.
And love God, the God in all.
Yes,
God
sir.
is all. God is around. I told you, even if you love your beloved, you must see God in your beloved. If
yes,
you
sir.
love a family member, you must see God. If you love a dog, D-O-D,
yes, sir.
you must see G-O-D in the dog.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Premchandji.
So kind of you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Deepti, what would be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality? Deepti. After Deepti, Yogini, Raji, Rumataji, Sukeshni.
शिवोहम सर.
शिवोहम बोलो.
सर जैसे कि कृष्णा ने बोला, सबसे बेस्ट वे तो है कि गुरु का हाथ थाम लो एंड ऑलवेज आस्क योर गुरु कि हमसे शायद गलती हो सकता है कि मैं आपका हाथ छोड़ दूं, ठीक है, बट आप मेरा हाथ मत छोड़ना।
अरे वाह।
और दूसरी बात ये कि हम जैसे कि आपने शायद हर किसी ने सुना होगा साईं का एक बहुत अच्छा सा हम बोलते हैं कि श्रद्धा एंड सबूरी। Have faith in your God. Just surrender yourself to your Ishwar, to the divine power and your Guru with full devotion, with full curiosity. Even जितना हमारे अंदर जिज्ञासु, जो आपने बोला क्यूरियोसिटी होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारे अंदर क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो ज्यादा हम लोग उसका आंसर पाने के लिए यहाँ हम घूमेंगे। तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा हमारे पास क्वेश्चंस भी होने चाहिए, फुल डेडिकेशन होना चाहिए, पैशन होना चाहिए। बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे हम जो भी कर रहे हैं हमें फुल अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए अबाउट अ कर्मा ऑल्सो, कि मैं कुछ ऐसा काम तो नहीं कर रही हूँ कि मैं किसी को हर्ट तो नहीं कर रही हूँ, क्या मैं कुछ ऐसा काम तो नहीं कर रही हूँ जो कि आने वाले आगे टाइम पे शायद मतलब मेरी वजह से किसी और की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो, तो मेरे और ज्यादा कार्मिक क्रिएशन मतलब बनते जाए। तो ये सब सर व्हाट आई
Okay,
एक्चुअली
good.
फील।
So,
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
so what you're saying is all very good, and we must do it. But I think each one of us must develop that path. For example, if you walk, na, कितने कदम हम आगे चलने के लिए एक पैर से चल सकते हैं?
नो सर, दो पैर से।
हाँ, दो पैर। अगर दो पैर हैं, if you have two legs, then you take one and two and one and two and one. If you want to swim, you need to swim one and
With
two
hands
and
also.
one. And so if you want to row a boat, you need
Hmm.
one and two and one. So somehow God is teaching us that there is a dual method. And we must find what is this dual method that will propel us. I'm using the word that will propel us towards that state of. Today somebody sent me a very interesting video. वो वीडियो में क्या किसने मुझे भेजा कि नॉलेज तो सबके पास है, कौन नहीं जानता है? सब जानते हैं, गुरु चाहिए, सत्य चाहिए, ये चाहिए। इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कौन करता है? The problem is there is knowledge, but there is no implementation. So I told that person, there is information. There is information, but there is no implementation because there is no realization, which comes from contemplation and meditation that will cause illumination and purification, that will lead to realization and liberation and unification. And that is why your information is no implementation, because there is no realization. तो अगर हमें इतना ज्ञान है, बहुत ज्ञान है, बहुत लोग बोलते सब जानता हूं। अरे जानते तो क्या हुआ? जानते हो तो जानने से क्या होगा? So this is what I'm trying to get you all today to. At the end of this call, you all should have clarity. What is the path I want to walk? How do I want to go? Today's call must give you this clarity. What would be the best way to walk? When I say walk, you need to have 2 feet. What are going to be those 2 feet? 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot. Then you are going forward. Otherwise, you are not going forward. So today you have to decide what are going to be your 2 legs to walk on the path called spirituality. Yogini. So let's conclude. What are the 2 feet, 2 legs? Yogini.
Shivam sir.
Shivam.
To walk on the spiritual path, I can remember your bhajan. एहसास जब हो जाता तन मन बुद्धि में ना, आत्मा मैं हूँ, सच में शिव हूँ मैं.
Okay,
so this ehsas only we are not getting. Once we get this ehsas, it is becoming easy for us to walk on this path.
So what must you do to get the ehsas?
We have to follow the whatever our guru is asking us to do in consciousness.
So I want you all to choose 2 steps. I want you to choose at the end of this. Everybody may choose your own 2 steps. You may think this is the best. Premchandji said, I want to do detached attachment and Raj Yoga. You decide. But I gave him another answer. So I am asking all of you at the end of this call, you don't have 4 legs. कुत्ता जो है, बैल जो है, शेर जो है, 4 पैर है उनके. हमें 2 ही पैर. इसलिए वो लोग शेर ज्यादा भागता है, कुत्ता ज्यादा भागता है. क्यों? वो 4 पैर. हमारे 2 ही है. हम भी भाग सकते हैं. लेकिन we have 2 feet. what are we going to do to walk on these 2 feet? I'm trying to get you all to, Sip will give the answer. End of the call, Sip will give us the answer. So, Raji, Rumataji,
Thank you.
Sukeshni, Rekha.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Yes, sir, let's see God in all, love God in all, serve God in all. In that I am lacking, see God in all. So I have to increase that, because
What are
love
you-
God and serve God. See, I'm to see God in all.
You're lacking that.
Yes. I mean, I'm not, till now, I am not that much, I have not
So what
started
must
seeing
you
God.
do? So this is a call. In today's call, I am provoking you to. I'm asking you to see God in all, to love God in all, to serve God in all. What must you do?
So now I have to start seeing God in all. So I have
What?
to.
How will you see? Will you keep? You'll put some sunglasses.
No,
One lady.
no.
One lady very funny. Let me tell you. One lady very funny. So this lady was walking with me, and she said, "I want to see God in all." So I said, "What you're going to do?" So she bought 10 sunglasses. Instead of buying 1 glasses, she bought 10 glasses. I said, by buying 10 glasses, what will happen? She said, by buying 10 glasses, I'll have 10 glasses, I'll see God everywhere. No. By having 1 sunglass, 2nd sunglass, 3rd sunglass, 4th sunglass, will you see more God? No.
No.
How will you see God in all? What do you need to do?
By accepting whatever they do, let go. Whatever they do, just surrender in that way. Whatever they do, you have to accept it. You have to see that it is God who is doing. You should not get angry or whatever it is. In that way, we have to start seeing God in all.
Acceptance and surrender. Acceptance and surrender is the road. You must not take the wrong road. The road is called acceptance and surrender. On that road, what is the best way to walk? I want you to have this so that you can, from today, you can start walking. Correct? You want to walk or you don't want to walk?
Yes, I definitely want to walk.
You want to walk or you want to run?
I want to run.
But same 2 feet.
I want to run.
So same 2 feet. Rumataji, let us see what is the answer we are getting. Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Boliye Mataji.
Guruji, by living as Ru and by loving Ru to Ru.
Living as Ru and loving Ru to Ru. एक ही आंसर, एक ही पैर हो गया ना, एक ही हो गया ना.
Love नहीं है ना पहले में, second में love है. Love from Ru to Ru.
See, if you love God, there can be nothing greater than that. If you have deep love and longing for God. कभी हमने कल हमारा session था. Having deep love and longing for God. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Yesterday. कल का वही topic है. कल का topic था. No, कल तो Sunday था. Ask her. Saturday का topic था. Do you really have love and longing for God? If you have love and longing for God, then what must you do, Mataji?
Guru की instructions follow करो.
Okay. तो गुरु का एक तो देखिए गुरु है ना, गुरु तो आपका सेवक है, वो आपका ड्राइवर है. गुरु तो गाड़ी चलाता है, ठीक है, लेकिन यू हैव टू प्लान ना कि कहाँ जाना है. गुरु तो ले जाएगा, पर अगर आप जाने के लिए तैयार नहीं तो if you are not ready to follow the guru, then what happens?
Then nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. So I want, as I told you, you are all saying, even what Rumataji is saying, you said a very beautiful word. Okay, living as the soul and having deep love from soul to soul. But the question is, how can, on the spiritual path, how can we reach that goal? That ultimate unification, Prabhu se ek hona. How will we reach that goal? Sukeshni. Answers are all right.
गुरुजी पहले हम आपस में एक होएंगे तभी हम गॉड से भी एक होएंगे. First we have to be one with everyone. Then that is the step which will take us to God.
But that is exactly self-realization which will take to God.
Yes.
अगर आप,
yes.
if you feel आप आत्मा हो, तो आप हर इंसान को भगवान समझेंगे ना.
हाँ जी.
अगर आप खुद को भगवान नहीं समझते तो दूसरे को कैसे समझेंगे आप?
Yes.
अगर आप खुद को ही भगवान नहीं समझते, अगर आप खुद समझते आप इंसान है, तो दूसरा इंसान तो इंसान ही रहेगा.
Yes.
सुकेशनी, रेखा पारवानी, कृष्ण, राजेंद्र. Ashok Nichani.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Speak louder.
Good
I can't
evening.
hear you. Yes, good evening.
Can you hear me now?
Very lightly. Please, I can hear you. Tell me.
Yeah, seeing God and all, being in gratitude, surrendering to God. I need to love serving all as means, uh, serving the needy. That I want to get into.
Actually, as you are talking to me,
Yes, sir.
it's what answer I'm getting is this. What will be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality? It all depends where are you on the road. Are you on the beginning of the road? Are you on the middle of the road? Are you reaching the mountain peak? So I am now getting this feeling that you, and I will tell you how to evaluate. I'm going to tell you this today.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to tell you today the way to reach the spiritual peak, because just now Sip gave me the answer. So, because what I feel, many of you are giving different answers because you're at a different stage. So, if you are at a different stage, then you need to walk. Suppose, for example, I have to go through a jungle. I'm giving an example. I have to go through a jungle. First time sitting in my house. To go from my house to the jungle, I need a car. Then I reach the jungle. Now to go inside the jungle, I need a four-wheel tractor. So I take a four-wheel tractor and I go forward. Now I reach a stream. Now to cross the stream, I need a boat. Now I finish reaching the boat. Now after getting off the other side, there's dense jungle. There's no other way. I have to climb on the horse. I climb on the horse. Now I start galloping. So then only finally I will reach where I have to reach by using the different modes of transport to get me from where I am to where I want to go. I hope you all got this analogy clearly. I tried to give you all this analogy. Where are you on this path? Rekha Parvani, Krishan, Rajinder, Ashok Nichani.
Thank you, sir.
Shivoham Mayor.
Shivoham.
It's for me, it is Bhakti Yoga and Guru's guidance. I know this. Without this, I cannot move forward. And 2 years back, I had reached, how you say, I was in the middle path. Then I slipped. But now again, I am back. And a few days back, like there was so much RDX, but I found peace. I was very peaceful. So for me, it is like Bhakti Yoga and Guru Saath. I need your guidance, without which I don't think I can ever go forward.
You know what you all don't realize is 2-3 things you all don't realize. When we are playing a game of snakes and ladders, if the
Yes, sir.
snake bites us at 99 minutes, you have to come back to 1 and start the game again.
Yes.
And therefore, slipping is very dangerous in this journey. Because I told you just today, we don't know when the whistle will blow. When it will be time. Suppose it's my time to go today.
Yes.
Suppose today is my last day. I have to go. Then what?
Yes. By
Then
slipping, I meant that not exactly like out of this. I was not out of the path, but it was like my
Like
mind.
small snake, not big snake, small snake.
Yes, yes, there was. I agree. I have to be honest.
Be careful
But
of
now
all
I'm-
snakes. Be
Yes, sir.
careful of all snakes. See, let me tell you one thing. Suppose I catch hold of somebody, and because I catch hold of somebody, that person slips, I also will slip.
Yes.
Sometimes you hold who told this? Her holding the, I think Deepti said, Krishna said you must follow the Guru. Deepti said not only you must follow the Guru, you must tell the Guru, if I leave your hand, you don't leave my hand. You
Yes.
don't let go of my hand.
Correct. And
So
I loved their answers. Krishna's answer was very good.
Yeah. That is, she said just to follow the Guru, right? The path is just to follow the Guru.
Yes.
But my challenge is Krishna's answer is very good. But Krishna's answer is to do before you start walking. The Guru will tell you something. Guru will tell something. The problem is, I told the video I saw today, there is information, there is no implementation.
Yes.
So if there's no implementation, then what happens? Is there one type one? Hold it. There. Okay.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
So my two
Dr.
feet,
Huh?
I'll tell you, my 2 feet are at present, it is like I surrender also. And it's Bhakti Yoga and my Guru Sat. These are my 2 feet, which are
Okay. Okay,
Thank you.
good. Dr. Krishan, let's see, doctor sab kya bolte hain?
Shivam Guruji, according
Shivam,
to me, the best way of walking, 2 steps are, first one is live like as a yogi.
Okay.
If you live like as a yogi, like
Unmute him. आप म्यूट हो गए, अब म्यूट कर रहे हैं, प्लीज अनम्यूट. हाँ जी, लिव लाइक अ योगी.
and second way is hold the hand of Guru, because we know that Osho is the best example. He have all the knowledge, all the wisdom, but he slipped due to because he do not have any guide. He himself become the god. उन्होंने अपने आप को भगवान डिक्लेयर कर दिया था पब्लिक, बाकी बंदों को नॉर्मल भगत मान के, और वो बंदा स्लिप कर गया हायर स्टेज से, बिकॉज उनके पास में कोई गुरु नहीं था जो उनको गाइड कर पाए. और फर्स्ट स्टेप है कि आप लिव लाइक ए योगी. आप अगर एक योगी की तरह जीते हो, मोंक की तरह जीते हो, तो आप लोभ मोह क्रोध इन चीजों से दूर हो गए, माया आपको पकड़ नहीं सकती, और आपका वे ऑफ एनलाइटमेंट इज क्लियर.
Very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Good answer. Thank you. Rajendra ji, mute him please. Rajendra.
सर आप कहते हो शॉर्ट बोलो, तो इसलिए मैंने पहले शॉर्ट में ही बोला था, बट आई वांट टू जस्ट एलैबोरेट माय जो लाइन बोली मैंने, टू परफॉर्म इन दिस स्टेट ऑफ consciousness, not in a state of as a doer, and to have deep longing for God within a state of surrender, then to be with the samsara, जो practically I am doing. It's not that I am just मेरी कोई वो है. This to be with the samsara, but not of the samsara. And दूसरी बात ये है कि जो loving the creation around, सब में भगवान दिखने की बात जो है, उस पे जैसे आपने कहा है, you have to forcefully tell yourself that everything is God. On that practice I am, वो practice में कर रहा हूँ, अभी उस पे पूरा succeed नहीं हो सका हूँ मैं. That's there.
So, finally at the end of the day, we all have to reach the destination at the end of the day. The question is, हम वहाँ कैसे पहुँचे?
Yes, yes.
हम जानते हैं, हम सब जानते हैं हमें कहाँ पहुँचना है. कुछ डाउट है? We all know हमें मुक्ति चाहिए, मोक्ष चाहिए, प्रभु से एक होना है, संसार से निकलना है, पुनर्जन्म नहीं लेना है. We all know this. I wrote a new bhajan. कल मैंने भजन लिखा, आपने सुना होगा. वो भजन है, I'll give you all the words of my bhajan. It says, लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग, चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, घर जाऊं कैसे. This is a beautiful song. कोरी चुनरिया आत्मा मोरी मैल हुआ. So this whole song I have written a new way. So this beautiful song tells you what? वो दुनिया मेरे बापुल का घर, ये दुनिया ससुराल जाके बाबुल से नजर मिलाऊं कैसे, घर जाऊं कैसे. हमारे चुनरी में अगर दाग पड़ जाएगा तो प्रभु के पास कैसे जाएंगे? How will we have the courage to face SIP? तो हम जानते हैं प्रभु पाना, कैसे प्रभु पाना, क्या करना. The question we know, but what is the best way to walk on that path? वो कैसे चलना? Ashok Nichani. Thank you, Rajendra. Good answer. Good answer in short. Ashok Nichani, Girish Mishra Gupta, and Deepa Balwan.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam sir.
Sarji, we have to go step by step. The first step is to kill the mind.
Good.
Second step is to be in consciousness.
Good.
Awakened. Third step is all the 5 yogas: Bhakti Yoga, Karam Yoga, Gyan, Dhyan, Prem Yoga. All these steps you have to follow to reach the path of spirituality.
So what would be the best way to walk? So you're saying to walk on that path every day must be yoga. Okay?
Yes.
So Ashok, suppose Ashok Nichani becomes Yogi Nichani. कल से आप हो गए मिस्टर योगी अशोक. हाउ यू गॉट, उसका नाम क्या है? योगी आदित्यनाथ. क्या है उनका नाम?
आदित्यनाथ.
हाँ. सपोज टुमारो यू बिकम योगी अशोक निचानी. उसके बाद क्या होगा?
छोड़ के सारी दुनिया में तेरे लिए मैं जीता हूं तो बस तुम्हें पाने के लिए.
Very good. Very good. Good, Ashok. I'm just saying that we need to have clarity on where we are and where we need to go.
Right,
Today's call is a very beautiful call for everybody. Each of you, you need to take today's call very seriously. Okay, what would be the best way for me to walk on the path of spirituality? What for me? For me. You are not bothered about somebody else on the call. You only look at yourself. Let me explain to you. Suppose, did Veena go to doctor? Suppose you go to a hospital. There are 1,000 patients in the hospital. Will the doctors give same medicine for all 1,000 patients? How can the doctor give same medicine for all? Somebody has got heart disease, somebody has got kidney disease, lung disease, cancer, somebody has got headache, stomach ache, loose motion. सबके लिए same medicine नहीं दे सकते ना. सबने hospital गए. सब लोग गुरु के पास जाते हैं क्या? गुरु सबको एक ही. My guru used to tell me, hello, when he used to tell somebody else some advice, he would look at me and he would wink at me. Like this he would do. In his own way. That means what? You don't listen to this. This advice is not for you. Therefore, each one of us must and should know how to walk. Girish.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam. Girish and then Mishra and Deepa.
The committed two legs to reach destination will sing like this. ये कदम तेरा, ये कदम मेरा, संग हम चले, हो सफर पूरा.
अरे क्या आपने गाना लिख दिया? आपने लिखा गाना है क्या?
No. Somewhere I heard Bollywood song, I think.
Very good. What a nice song. एक कदम मेरा, एक कदम तेरा, संग साथ चले, हो सफर पूरा. Am I right?
Yes.
अरे वाह, what a क्या
those two steps
आ गया. शायर आपको competition आ गया. शायर अभी second का शायर भी आ गया. हाँ.
Those two steps are, one step is of discrimination and another step is of yoga. One form or other form of
I'm gone. Hello. I lost you. One discrimination and yoga. Continue.
Yes, those are the two steps.
So very good. I love what you say, because this means, you know, that there's a beautiful. Have I told you the beautiful story? There's a poem called Footprints. Have I told you? I've told you. There's a very beautiful poem. It's available at the footpath again for 10 rupees. I told you last time, buy the poster. This poster also 10 rupees. Every footpath available. Footprints. Whenever when man used to walk, when he used to turn back, there were two set of footprints. So one was his footprints and one was God's footprints. So he used to always say, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. When I look back, my footprint is there and your footprint is there. My footprint is there, your footprint is there. Then one day, he started crying. Oh God, oh God, oh God, what happened? You know what God told him? I have time. Let me take the luxury of telling you all in 2 minutes. Can I tell you? I wrote the song 10 years back. I forgot the song. The song says, जब भी मैं चलता था, भोले चलते साथ मेरे साए में थे वो, चैन से फिर चलता था मैं, फिर एक दिन वो ना दिखा, फिर एक दिन वो ना दिखा, रो के मैंने पूछा, ऐसा जीवन दिया तूने, साथ तू नहीं मेरा, साथ तू नहीं मेरा। हाँ, प्रभु ने फिर ये समझाया, प्रभु ने फिर ये समझाया, साथ हमेशा तेरा मैं, जब साया में कदम ना दिखा, गोद में मेरा तू था. So when you saw two set of footprints, when only one set of footprints was there, I was carrying you. Because you were in such difficult times, you could not walk, so I was carrying you. This is a beautiful song I wrote based on the footprints poetry. So my dear friends, beautiful answer, Girish. Let us conclude in a few minutes. We have got Mishra ji and Deepa. Mishra Gupta, yes, please unmute him. Mishra ji, his face may be OP. Be careful. Mishra ji, OP. Okay. Yes, Deepa. Deepa, that was somebody putting a false face and trying to show us something samsaric. Deepa.
Sir, Shivom Guruji.
Shivoham.
Yes. Sir, two steps are meditation and contemplation for me.
Very good. So, Deepa, since Deepa has ended the question, let me tell you. So, Deepa, it is good to have meditation and contemplation. You are on the spiritual path. Instead of meditation and contemplation, suppose you are in the disco and the bar, for example. Then no chance of you have an option. I am in the disco, I am in the bar. No, I am in meditation, I am in contemplation. So now you are moving on the spiritual path. But when you're starting on the spiritual path, the first two steps you need to take is mumukshu and jigyasu. If your mumukshu and jigyasu, which means you're yearning for God and your search for the truth is over, the next two steps you must take is Jnani and Yogi. The moment you are walking on Jnani and Yogi, then you're moving forward. The moment you finish Jnani and Yogi, you must take the steps of Buddh and Jivan, Buddh and Sthit Pragya. And the moment you finish the step of Buddh and Sthit Pragya, you must take the step of Jivan Mukta and Satchidananda Atma. So the question is, where are you on the road? Many of us don't know where we are on the road. So it is very important for us to analyze, where am I? Whether I should take left turn or right turn on the highway depends whether I'm in Bombay or I'm eating vada pav in the checkpost on the way to Pune. I cannot decide whether I should take left turn or right turn till, if you ask GPS, the GPS sometimes will give you a wrong direction if you put a wrong location. The GPS will tell you 40 kilometers, but your location is wrong. You put the right location, it says 140 kilometers. Because you are still 100 kilometers behind the location it has chosen. So my dear friends, I'm asking you all this question. I'm asking a counter question. Where are you on the path of spirituality? Today I'm asking you a question, not ask AiR. AiR asks. AiR is asking you, where are you on the path of spirituality? Have you finished your meditation and contemplation? Have you reached that state of a yogi? If Ashok says, I'm already a yogi, then go beyond yogi. Then become Buddha. To become a Buddha, you need a different medicine. You need to go to a different doctor. You need to take a different prescription. Don't think, you see, some faltu people come on this call and they try to show dirty clips, and because their mind is dirty. Their mind is full of junk, filth. What they're capable is only that. Doesn't affect us. We are not even bothered because we have gone beyond this rubbish. So my dear friends, today don't go to sleep without asking, are you seeking God? How much are you seeking God? If your mumukshutva is not good enough, stop. Develop that love and yearning for God. If your jigyasa is not good enough, go accelerate your search. If you have got all the gyan, then stop looking for Gyan. Many of you, after having so much Gyan, still you want to search for Gyan. Why you want more Gyan? What Gyan will give you? In this call, we have got so much Gyan, you don't need Gyan. I think many of you understand that. That's why nobody talked, nobody gave answer. I should be Gyani. Not one person gave the answer. Many of you have become Gyani already. You have become full Gyani. But you are not yet reached the state of yogi. How to be a yogi jo yog mein sada hi rahe, Prabhu ke yog mein rahe. How to be in that state of yoga. And then how to become Buddha. For becoming Buddha, what did Buddha say? Apo Dipo Bhava. Premchandji gave this word, I think. Apo Dipo Bhava. Are you trying to light the light? My dear friends, this is the way for ultimate happiness. Many people think, oh, this is all boring. No, this is the way to be free from misery. This is the way to be free from anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. This is the way to be free from depression, fear, worry, stress, anxiety. This is the way to live in Satchit Anand, the way of eternal bliss. But are you living as a Sthit Pragya? You cannot live as a Sthit Pragya till you become Buddha. You cannot become a Buddha till you become a yogi. You cannot become a yogi unless you have got mumukshutva and jigyasa. Where are you on the path? In the jungle, are you sitting in your house and you want to cross the stream? Don't call for a boat. If you have reached the lake, then get into the boat. From your house, if you get into the boat, your boat will break on the road. And try to take your costly car in the lake. The car will sink in the lake. Use the right method of transportation. Use the right method of walking on the path by first understanding where are you on this path, my dear friends. And for this, what Krishna said and others said, the Guru plays a very important role. Talking to the Guru, understanding from the Guru. Where am I? Where am I lacking? Sharing with the Guru. I used to share with my Guru everything. There was no secret. Me and my Guru, we had no secret. I would tell my Guru everything. And then he would guide me. Sometimes I would be ashamed to tell him some things wrong I had done. But he would guide me. So my dear friends, anybody wants to ask a quick question before we close? Today's session is, we are talking, what would it be the best way to walk on the path of spirituality? My answer is, it depends on where you are on which part of the road are you of spirituality. Where have you reached? The method has to be followed. And if you have not reached, if something is holding you back, let me know. We have 2-3 people quickly. We will take Sophia, Swami, and Vanita. Sophia, Swami, and Vanita. Then we will close. After Sophia, Swami, and Vanita, we will close. Unmute,
Hello.
please. Yes.
Yes.
So
I bow down to AiR and say, all safe. Thank you very much. Sir, I wanted to ask that I am in this path. I say I am God, being of divine light and power. And I am in a consciousness mostly. I want to be in consciousness. Even if I do something, I come back to consciousness that I am soul, I am God, I love all. I see everybody same. I always like all the universe. I thank universe. I am always in a happy mode. I want to be in the, so is it right? And I like to be in happiness mode all the time. Even if something wrong happens, I say no. I am God. I am in a happy mode. I have to be
my
in happiness all the time.
My question to you: do you think you've achieved your ultimate goal?
That I want to ask you. This much I am doing.
What is your ultimate goal?
I feel that ultimate is to be like this forever, like till the end.
No.
That I
No,
am
the ultimate goal is for you to
I
be.
want to be one with God.
Yes. So to be one in God, you have to put a map in front of you. I am here and I need to go here. You need to plot it on a map. You need to plot it. And when you plot it on a map, then you come to know मेरे यहाँ से लेके यहाँ को क्या दूरी है, and what is holding me back. So this is what you need to plot it, and this you need to talk to the
But
guru.
after, so after I've joined you and I hear every day, I'm getting more and more into this and I'm learning more and more. And I'm feeling very happy daily.
So can I give you a short answer? Just a short answer. If you want to become one with God, what is the short answer? You know the answer.
Yeah, I'm God.
What?
If I say
No, by saying God, you become God.
No,
By saying,
stay in Satchinan.
I'm
No,
asking you a short.
we have to feel that.
No, how do you feel that?
I don't know it. I feel very happy inside. I feel I am
That's
also
good.
one with God.
That's good.
Ah.
How do you become one with? You said you're not yet becoming one with God. You want to become one with God, correct? My question to you is how?
To stay in this state forever.
No, this state is not God's state.
State.
This is not yet God's state. You've not yet
Love
become
God.
one with God.
If I love everybody, see everybody as God, then is it a right path?
Right, absolutely right path. But what is holding you back?
No, I'm feeling very happy and I feel I'm
Hindi मालूम है ना? Hindi मालूम है? You know Hindi. Okay, I'm giving you two lines. You listen to the two lines and you talk to me tomorrow. Okay, the two lines are: सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं पी का नाम, खुद को जो छोड़ा वो उसको मिल गया भगवान. When you become zero, you attain God. Thank you. Swami and Vanita, quick. I'm sorry we have lost time, but quickly, Swami and Vanita.
Hello, sir. Shubham, sir.
Shubham, sir.
Sir, my question was just toward the journey of yogi. I feel that I have been changing or experiencing from becoming from judgmental person to changing everything and seeing everything as an awareness, sir.
As awareness, very good.
Awareness. Sir, I wanted clarity on that, sir. I don't know if I am still judgmental or I am in the awareness state. So can you please elaborate or give us a
see, hold on. So when you're in the awareness state, then there is nobody to judge, because you become one with all. The moment you're judging, you are creating duality. So that means you need to reach that state of Advaita. Advaita means non-duality. I am not body, mind, ego. I am the divine soul. Everybody is a soul. So you are on the path now. I think if you attend this call for next 1 month, 2 months, you will be rocking. You will be running. But you need a little bit more of this. That's my answer to you. You need some more of this call before you can get answer to your question.
Yes.
So please attend every day. Okay, Swami, I'm just giving you humble, honest answer. Vanita. Last question, Vanita.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji. First thing, as they said, we have to understand what Guru says. But without understanding, we cannot implement that. So for that question karo, bahut kuch question karo, what exactly he is trying to say, Guru is trying to say. And I have seen it's my path only journey, individual journey. So I feel that now I feel that isolation will definitely help, which is not possible at present for me. That's why I came to Bangalore, where nobody can disturb me. But here also, one or two people are disturbing me. Not many, I would say, but definitely people not disturbing. Also, I would say it's again converting my action into spiritual practice only, karma yoga. But I want to be alone in isolated place, just as you go for a retreat, there you can be love God and have full faith in God and try to ask so many questions with nature, be with the nature and all, which is abhi tak to koi itna kuch ho nahi pa raha.
So that needs more sadhana, more effort, more jigyasa, more mumukshutva. the moment, like I told you, that there's more mumukshutva, more jigyasa, this will take you ahead. If you are walking on the spiritual path, Vanita, those people who are disturbing, they will not be there on the path. You will leave them behind in Bangalore or Delhi. They will not be there only. Your problem is you are not going out of their sight. You are still in their amidst them.
No, I won't say they are not disturbing me.
That's
but
okay.
As a service
You
to
walk.
वाले की आप बोलते हैं ना, उसी कारण कर्म योग का एक्शन में ही मैं फंस जाती हूँ.
नहीं,
I
वो
won't
तो
say
आगे बढ़ो.
फंसना
नहीं,
भी
आगे बढ़ो. आगे बढ़ो. कर्म योग से आगे बढ़ो. Go to Jnana Yoga, go to Prem Yoga, go to Dhyana Yoga. Move forward. But time is over. My administrator is going to shoot me down if I continue now. So tomorrow we will see you at 8 with folded hands. I bow down to you.